Hola, this is Doc Powell with Snow Seekers here in Whistler for, of course, the Winter Olympic Games, and it doesn't really get much better. If you're looking for culture, you're going to find tons of it in Whistler. There's outstanding photographers, outstanding theater, and some amazing spaces to go and check out. We jumped into the Blake Jorgensen Photo Gallery to see what it's all about. Let's go take a look. It was a flame that traveled this country for over 106 days, sparking the souls of Canadians. Now it's moved onto the world stage within Vancouver and Whistler, British Columbia for the next 17. Snow Seekers, one of Canada's leading snow-minded new media companies, is here to light you up through our look at the 2010 Winter Games.
This owner here of this gallery is very famous here in BC for his photographer. So basically, he did all this nice photograph here on the walls. So we rented this place for the entire Olympics days. So we're sponsoring 3 nights here. We do a big party for the volunteers here tonight. It's the volunteers night because Goldwyn is sponsoring the volunteers on the hill today. A bunch of guys with the Goldwyn jackets all here. So that's great for them, you know, have a few beers and a couple of sushis.
I think Whistler culture is really just a lot about people that just love the mountains and will do anything to spend as much time in as they can. And I think a lot of people around here share the same direction, and that's what really creates the community, you know. And a lot of other cities or whatever, people all have different agendas and go in different ways. But here in a mountain community or a community like Whistler, I think everybody's on the same page, and that's what makes it so easy to live this great lifestyle. And the athletes and everything else I work with just brings that out and brings it alive. And really, I just moved here and I was a painter. And I decided to take pictures because all I wanted to do is spend time in the outdoors, and I just never stopped. And being in the outdoors and enjoying the activities and all the things that you get to see here is the #1 inspiration for the photography. Next, and just as important, is the people you get to spend it with.
The Whistler-Vancouver Olympics are, of course, home to a ton of sporting activities, but in addition to those events, there's also some outstanding entertainment, whether it's concerts with some great live music or theater. We're here at NiX. It's this really interesting event that's part of the Cultural Olympiad here in Whistler. To check out what's on the bill, let's go have a look.
Cultural Olympiad actually was a 4-year program, I believe, of cultural events leading up to the Olympics. And this year there are 600 events that they're sponsoring in Vancouver, in the Lower Mainland. We're the only Cultural Olympiad ticketed event in Whistler. The whole show is kind of built around the idea of the freeze, but also the thaw. So the subject matter of the play was inspired by the material of snow and ice and what would happen to it under fire. There's a main character who's an arsonist, and that kind of makes for, you know, drama. This is all carved by the same folks who carved the set out of snow and ice in the main venue. The main set takes 200 tons of snow or something crazy like that to build. And then there was about a week of carving with a team of about 4 carvers.